One of the prisoners is missing. Stop! Stevens, surely you didn't think you could get away with that. And under the very eyes of the Deputy Governor herself.
So, you will appear before the VJ on an attempted escape charge, and you will also spend 24 hours in solitary. If it hadn't been for Miss Ferguson's foresight and experience in this matter, I can assure you the consequences would have been much more serious. Have you anything to say, Stevens?
No.
No, Mrs. Reynolds.
No, Mrs. Reynolds.
All right, that'll be all. Miss Ferguson, could I see you for a moment, please?
Certainly, Governor. Officer Brown, would you wait with Stevens for a moment, please?
Miss Ferguson, could you explain how Stevens managed to get into the laundry van?
No, Governor, I can't.
This is the second time this has happened, and you've been there in both cases. Maybe you could explain just what's going on.
Well, perhaps you could ask Mrs. Powell about this one.
Mrs. Powell?
Yes. She was the officer in charge at the time.
All right, Miss Ferguson, that'll be all.
Thank you, Governor.
Not quite what I expected for $2,000.
Oh, you mustn't hold a grudge. Just think of it as a small lesson, Stevens, to let you know who's boss.
You can go to hell.
All right, Stevens, have it your own way. But you're not exactly topping the popularity stakes in here, are you? You need a friend.
Once bitten, twice shy.
Oh, I thought you might be interested in getting some of that money back.
In here? Hardly worth my while.
There's money to be made in here if you've got the right connections.
And I suppose that's where you come into it.
Right, first time.
Wants to stop me doing it by myself.
Me.
Perhaps you're right.
I know I am.
All right, what do you got in mind?
I knew we'd understand each other.
Oh, I understand you perfectly, Miss Ferguson.
Good. Then you come up with some money-making schemes and I'll give you room to move.
Brains and brawn. No need to ask which is which. What do you expect to get out of this?
Oh, I think we can come up with something that's mutually satisfying. Don't you? Besides, you got plenty of time to think about it. Being in solitary doesn't seem to worry you, Stevens?
Some of us don't mind our own company.
Well, you'd better make the most of it. Because when you get out of here, you'll be sharing a cell.
And you better do something about it. I prefer to be on my own.
Oh, we all like our own little private comfort, Stevens. But unfortunately, the governor's got other ideas. You'll be sharing with Roberts.
Then that means the end of our business before we even start. I can't imagine Miss Goody Two-Shoes cooperating.
It's no problem. We just have to find another place for our little staff meetings.
And B. Smith is going to stand by and watch it happen?
Take care of Smith when the time comes.
Good. Because I've got an idea to start the bank rolling. Ever heard of the numbers game?
Sure. Everybody buys a number and the winner takes the money.
Right.
Well, where's the profit?
Oh, there'll be plenty of profit. You see, the winner only gets a very small percentage. We get the rest.
That's going to upset a few people.
Yes, I'll find a way of handling it.
When can you start?
Well, I don't think the women will be too pleased with the idea when they hear it's come from me. So I'll have to find someone else.
Got anyone in mind?
Phyllis Hunt. Well, she has had a taste of what it's like if you don't cooperate. Well, at least you're tidy. Try and keep it that way. Maybe then we can be friends.
Look, you're not my idea of a perfect cellmate either. Now that's enough. Both of you. You will be sharing this cell, so I suggest you both make the best of it. You've 10 minutes to settle in, and then report for work, Stevens. Roberts, you have a visitor. Get a move on, Stevens.
Why aren't you in the laundry?
It's a little too crowded for my liking. I find it difficult to think.
You're just going to have to learn to get used to it, aren't you?
I can't see why. Either I get what I want or you don't get what you want.
Don't you threaten me.
Threaten you? I'm just trying to make our position in this partnership a little clearer. Now, in order to have things run smoothly, I want a little bit more time off, and I also want to sell to myself. You're in a position to arrange it, so I suggest you pull your weight and organize it.
Is that all?
For the moment.
Now that was just to let you know who calls the shots around here. Now I suggest you get back to work.
I'd be careful, Hunt. Soap can be very dangerous. Oh, it's all right this time. But next time, who knows?
What do you want?
I've got a proposition to put to you.
Well, like what?
A numbers game. I need somebody to set it up and run it for me. Interested?
It depends. What's in it for me?
Well, we could call you a commission salesman. The more you make, the more you earn.
Yeah, well, it'd have to be a bloody good commission. B wouldn't be too happy about a racket like that.
We can handle Smith.
No, you can. I know what side me breed's butted on.
I don't think you do. And we wouldn't want another little accident to happen. This way will work out quite well. For both of us. You took your time?
Yeah, well, I'm here now, aren't I? B's $35, but I reckon we should have the big draw soon.
What draw?
The big jackpot. B's getting heavy
There isn't
about
going
it.
to be a draw. That's just to keep them interested.
But I thought you said we
You're
were
not
going
paid to think. You're paid to do as you're told.
Is that all I get?
Yes, that's it.
Look, I'm going to need more than this, especially if we don't have the big draw. B'll get
Don't
heavy.
worry about Smith. I can handle her. You just keep selling the figures.
Look, if you're only going to pay me peanuts, you better get somebody else to do your dirty work. I'm not interested.
I think that's very unwise, Hunt.
Well, I should get more. I'm the one that's got to take all the crap.
Get out.
What?
You've just quit. You have no reason to be in here, so I suggest you leave. Now.
What's going on?
Petra is turning Lizzie into a lady.
Well, she's certainly got a job ahead of her.
Isn't you pretty clued up in this area? Do you reckon you could give her a hand?
Oh, why not? Hope Foxy appreciates all this.
Oh, good. I feel like a bloody fish. Now try, how now, Bronco? Oh, first I'm talking to the fishes, and now I'm talking to the bloody cows. Oh, Lizzie. Oh, yeah, well, all right.
I don't know why you're bothering.
Oh, won't you rack off, Stevens? Lizzie may be no lady, but she's streets ahead of whatever you are.
Depends on your point of view. I'll take a couple.
Flush.
Oh, I didn't realize I got such a good hand.
Okay, come on. Out with it.
What?
Has the freak asked for a little cut in your racket?
Oh, come off with it. I'd be a fool to mix with her, wouldn't I?
Remember it.
I just hope everybody will be as happy in marriage as I've been.
Good on you, love. There should be more of it.
Lizzie, I don't want you to marry Foxy.
until I've found some answers to my lad, and then I'll choose the man to marry, and we can have a double wedding.
Yeah, and I'll be called Mrs. Elizabeth Josephine Birdsworth-Lawson. Sounds posh, doesn't it?
Okay, come on, get a move on, you lot.
Hey, you could be matron of honour.
Shoulders up at your face.
You could be matron of honour.
Yeah, whatever you say, Lizzie. Do us a favour, look after my stuff, will you?
Oh, she'll be more excited when she sees the dress I'll choose for her.
You'll have to do better than that, won't you?
I can't help it. They're not too happy about parting with their dough after they saw what the last draw was.
Well, well. I thought I smelled a rat. Didn't think the pickings would be big enough for you, though.
They will be. Just give me time.
Oh, no, your time just ran out. You're not fleecing scared kids in the street now, you know. Little game's finished, and that money goes back to the women.
You're wasting your time,
You
Sue.
listen good, lady. If that money is not returned by morning, the only number that's going to be drawn is yours. And I'll make sure of that.
She frightens you, doesn't she?
Listen, I know, but you can forget it. I'm going.
You leave this room and you'll wish that she got to you first. Now, you've got work to do, haven't you?
Listen, I hope you know what you're doing. Be
Look, you've got nothing to worry about, just so long as you know who's giving you orders.
No, Biff.
Well, Queen Bee is ripe for a king hit. Now, you stay right behind me, Phyllis dear. Could be very dangerous if you step out of line. Never know when the firing might start.
Do a couple of circuits and we have a good look. Those lessons paid off.
Goodbye, ladies. I'm just going to meet my gentleman friend.
Bye-bye, love. Good luck.
Hi. Oh, doesn't she look lovely?
Yeah, doesn't she, though? But unfortunately for the loyal subjects, we have work to do.
Morning, Eddie. Didn't expect to see you today.
Just how close were you and Jerry Turner?
What do you mean?
Sonia, I have to know. It's important.
Why?
We found out that he was pushing junk with a nice little protection racket on the side. And the brains behind the whole setup is a female. Is it you?
Oh, now I've heard it all. What's the matter, Eddie? If they promised you promotion...
Oh, look, it's not going to work this time, Sonia. A couple of victims have talked. Now just tell me the truth.
All right. It was me. Well, you were always so soft, Eddie. I hated you for that.
See, you've got me right down the line, haven't you? But just tell me why you married me in the first place.
You were a good cover.
I'd like to go now.
Of course, Mr. Stevens. Don't worry, Stevens. You've always got me.
There, 50%.
What about Smith? Any trouble?
Well, she talked them out of buying, but we talked them into it.
I'll bet. Hunt, did she get her money?
Out of the gross. Well, after all, we are partners.
Yeah, and what a dirty double you make.
Get back to work, Smith.
I was looking for Stevens. I might have known I'd get you as a bonus.
I said get back to work.
Oh, and stand by while you two rip everyone off.
And what do you propose to do about it?
Get back to work. You too, Stevens.
No way.
Hand over that money. It's going back to the women.
Look, they won't miss it.
Smith! Oh! You just earned yourself a charge. Striking another prisoner. That's not on, Smith.
See, you could inherit all this. The only trouble is you have to take the rats that go with it.
Ooh,
this place is full of warm air. But then it always is when you're sounding off at the mouth, isn't it, Bee?
You are about as funny as a smack in the face with a wet fish, Stevens.
Perhaps you just haven't got a sense of humour.
Not where Ferguson's concerned. Now, I don't know what your little game is, but no one deals with the freak. Not while I'm top dog.
Times change, Smith. You gotta change, or else you get left behind.
I decide when things change, and the women do as I say.
Dead, Smith. Past tense. You see, I can give them what they want. Money, a little bit of fun now and then. The old times are obsolete. And you know what that makes you, don't you?
Well, I'm not quite ready to step down yet. So don't hold your breath.
Fine. But if I were you, I'd get ready real fast. Whilst there's still somebody around to help you down the last step. I'm sorry. You may not believe this, but I really didn't expect you back.
Then we were both wrong, weren't we?
How long?
Life.
Then you'll get away with about 5.
Oh? And is that supposed to make me feel better?
No, I suppose not. Need me that bad? You're smart, Petra. You're also a realist. Life in here is only as difficult as you choose to make it. It largely depends on who your friends are.
You never give up, do you? You still think you're going to turn the women against Bea? Well, not me. She's been good to me. I owe her.
You owe yourself. You spend half your life sparing everybody else, and look where it gets you. Isn't it time that you wised up?
I already have. You can count me out.
Just offering you a chance to be on a winning streak for a change. Think about what I said. Life in here can be pretty bleak unless you choose your friends wisely. Roberts may be trouble.
We can handle Roberts. Smith might be a problem, though. Now that she knows I'm involved, she'll probably start working on the women.
Yeah, she's been making a few noises, but then empty vessels usually do.
Listen, Smith has been top dog for a long time. Don't you write her off yet.
Had a warning?
Just friendly advice. She's got a very strong hold on those women.
But she can't give them what we can. That's why she won't beat us. Yes, I think the numbers game's working well. But it's time to move on to bigger and better things.
Such as?
The liquor trade.
Oh, forget it. If you think I'm going to smuggle
Not
liquor
smuggle.
in here...
Make it right here in Wentworth. Well, at least the women will. Then we'll sell it back to them and make 100% profit.
No, it's still too risky.
Only for the women involved. See, if they get sprung, who can they blame? You? Nobody'd believe them.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. And I know just the person we can bring in on this deal with us. A booby prize?
Oh, no, Miss Ferguson. Wouldn't dream of taking your place.
I've been searching for someone like you for years. Your ad was like an answer to a prayer. I don't see how anybody could be so desperate enough to write to anybody in here.
Well, you'd be surprised how many of them are cops. You see, they're not fussy. They'd marry anything.
Oh, dear. What have we got here? Letter bugs. Is that your letter, Mason?
Yes.
Now, just a minute.
Pick it up. Now. Okay, you lot, clean the rest of that rubbish up and get back to your cells.
It was hardly worth your while coming in there, was it?
It had its uses.
Oh, I do agree. You and Ferguson are great as comedy relief. What a double act. Laurel and Hardy.
Okay, Smith, Murray, Roberts, Adler, Anderson and Shaw, you're in the laundry.
Surprise, surprise.
Stevens and Mason. Where the hell's Mason? Mason, you know you're not to leave this area after head count.
I'm sorry, Miss Ferguson. I had to get these for you.
And what am I supposed to do with them?
I could tell her, but you'd have trouble walking.
Well, I'd like you to post them for me. Thank you very much.
Just these.
Oh, well, there would have been more, but the lights went out.
Get with the others. Stevens and Mason, you're on kitchen duty. The rest of you get to cleaning duties. Come on, move it. Righto, Fisher, I want you in the kitchen. And scrub out those bins, they're disgusting.
Just what do you think you're playing at, Stevens?
Oh, you not? Just remember next time you feel like calling in, don't.
I won't know where that stuff is. All of it. Because nobody is making booze in here. Understand? Try it and I'll bust the deal wide open.
And who do you think you are? Elliot Ness? Look, you've had your way in here for so long you just don't know when to give in. Well, it's over. Anything that happens from now on in is none of your business.
Well, maybe. This will make it my business!
Too bad, Smith. All that energy down the drain. And nobody here to be impressed by it.
What's happening here, ladies?
Why don't you tell her?
Nothing, Mrs. Powell. Bea and I were just having a chat.
Just a friendly word of advice, Mrs. Powell.
That's right. And I want to thank you, Bea.
Any time. You know where to find me.
Honestly, Pixie, I could thump you when I think about all that booze going west.
Well, I don't know why you're blaming me. I didn't even know what was going on.
That'd be right. Thick as a brick.
Why don't you shut your bloody big mouth?
Listen, I'm talking about booze, Lizzie. You know the stuff that you old winos dream about?
Don't be so damn rude.
Oh, listen to Teach getting off her horse.
Yeah, and shut up or I'll ride right over you too, Phyllis.
I don't know what everybody's getting so upset about. All I'm saying
Well, don't. Get back to work.
Thank you for sticking up for me like that, love. But I can look after myself.
I know, Lizzie, but she shouldn't have said that.
You're a stroppy little bugger when you get going, aren't you?
Sorry, I'm all on edge.
Well, of course you are. I'm always nervous before I get married. I remember... Hey, Lizzie, what day is it today?
I don't know. Tuesday, isn't it? Why?
Oh, I just remembered. All those beautiful men would have received my letters by now.
Oh, good. We're not going through all that again, are we?
Stevens, outside.
You can look after these while I'm gone.
Things seem pretty quiet in there. What's going on?
About as much as I expected.
Meaning?
Well, I don't know which way to jump. Somehow I get the feeling they're scared of me.
Scared of you?
All right, scared of us. Anyway, it doesn't matter which. They still cow down to Smith. I think you've got to face it, she's a very smart lady.
You listen to me. Smith got where she is because other people let her walk all over them. Well, I am not other people, Stevens, and don't you forget that.
Well, if you hate her that much, why don't you get rid of her?
It's too risky.
I don't mean kill her. I mean have her transferred.
There's no guarantee that Barnhurst would keep her.
It doesn't matter. As long as she's away long enough for us to take over. All right, ladies, who's running short on cigarettes? How about you, Lizzie?
I've got me own so you can stick them up your
Oh, no,
fundament.
no, no. We don't want to be unpleasant. Wouldn't want to upset the person who gave them to us. Now, would we? Well?
Please yourself at your party.
Good.
What about me? I could do with some.
Yes, I know you could. But you haven't been doing your job, have you?
What are you talking about?
Money for the numbers game. You haven't been collecting the money. No work, no pay.
How come she gets...
Hey, Miss Ferguson, can I go and see the doc? I've got those chest pains again.
All right, hurry up. Smith. Stevens will only be doing light duties. See to it, will you?
Bloody hell, can we hear the telly with all that racket going on?
I'm surprised you're not playing, Lizzie.
Lord, me? Play with that lot? Oh, you gotta be joking.
Down.
In the old days, I used to play with the professionals.
Come off it, B. Don't mess around. We're playing for money.
And who told you you could do that?
What is this, a bloody kindergarten?
Sometimes I wonder. Now, hand it over.
Get lost.
I said, hand it over!
Give it a go, B. We're only having a quick game.
Oh, sure. 2 up in here, the numbers racket and the rest of the blocks, all courtesy of our little mate Sonia, no doubt.
Well, she's got it all over you, so why don't you...
Well, Smith, you just put yourself in the pound. Oh, what's all this money doing on the floor? You're not organising a 2-up game, are you, Smith?
Any point me denying it?
No, I can see who's holding the coins. Striking an inmate, gambling. Better say goodbye to your mate, Smith. You're going to be missing for a long time. And get out.
Way. God, I don't know what's the matter with you. It's simple enough.
You're the only simple thing around here, Birdsworth. You don't understand, do you? There's only one right way of doing things, and that's my way.
You must be a brick short of a load. Bee's only going to be in the pound for 24 hours. You know she'll tear you to pieces when she comes out.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Who asked you to talk?
You want to have a go, do you?
Don't
be stupid, fellas.
Oh, shut up or I'll go you too.
You won't go anyone. Now, all of you get back to work. Birdsworth, do the folding.
Pigs I bloody will. I'm going to do a pick-up.
Better go. It might be interesting.
Hey, get a load of this, the cripple of the month.
Is it really broken, Lizzie? You must be hurting. You look really awful.
Maybe something else is bothering her.
She's gone. She's gone. She's gone where?
Screws have shipped her off to Barnard's.
Are you sure? She was only in solitary.
'Cause I'm sure. Freak wouldn't even let me say goodbye.
Yeah, well, that's the best news I've heard all week. Smith was history. It's about time she was put out to pasture.
He was my best man. And I'm never going to see her again.
Believe it. Well, what are we going to do now, Lizzie?
You'll do what you always do, of course.
Yeah, that's right. Lap at the heels of the new top dog.
So don't worry, you pretty little minds. I'll take good care of the business. The Queen is dead. Long live the Queen.
Surely you're not expected to work, Lizzie.
No, but I've got to keep my eye on things for Bee. Bloody hell, if she's allowed to have a fag, so am I.
No, Lizzie, Sonia's watching.
Well, we've got our rights. And I reckon Bea'd want us to stand up for them anyway.
You're right, Lizzie, but she wouldn't want you to play into Sonia's hands either.
Yes, well, let's change the subject, shall we? Mrs. Powell had some lovely flowers today. They're yours, aren't they? The flowers? Did Dr. Collins send them?
Yes, he did.
Oh.
Beauty, I knew he'd come good.
I mean, I knew he wouldn't give up.
Oh, it's wonderful. I feel just as happy as if they were mine. You're very lucky, Petra.
Yeah, well, luck can change, so why don't you stop bludgeon and fold those sheets?
Exactly what I was about to do.
Get a load of this. You didn't get that at buy-up, did you?
How dare you?
Give it back. The doc hasn't just got rocks in his head. He's giving them away.
Petra, you're engaged.
So give it back.
Wait, I know someone who can give me a good price on this.
Oh, that's an engagement ring. You can't nick that.
You keep out of this, Ringo.
All right, the game's over. Give it back.
Come on, Sonia, I was going to give
Now. I'm glad we've got that settled. You see, I can be very generous, providing we all do as we're told. And we wouldn't want Petra to lose her ring, would we?
Look, with the flat...
really happy for you, love. When's the big day?
I don't know. I haven't even told Scott I've accepted yet.
You take ages, Petra. There's the arrangements to make and the wedding dress to get... Oh,
Clumsy, aren't you, Mason?
oh, don't do that.
Dirty, too. A real little pig.
They've just been washed.
Sonny, they don't look clean to me. You better do them again.
Oh, stop it, Phyllis. Just leave her alone.
Keep out of this, teacher, or you'll lose your
All right,
sparkle.
that's enough. Put them back in the washer, Pixie.
Bea would never do anything like that. Bea was fair. You wouldn't do it either if Bea was here.
But she is a dish she birds with.
That's right. But never mind Birdsworth. What we take away with one hand, we give back with the other.
Give what?
Well, one of your old pals will be joining you soon. Judy Bryant. She's wanted for Hazel Kent's murder.
I don't know why you had to turn the tap on so hard anyway. Nearly wet me plaster.
Your plaster, if the screws see you like this will be history.
Oh, your bloody mate screw that made me do it.
You know, this brekkie, another around your mouth. Look, you'll be all right when you've had some brekkie.
Oh, brekkie. I think I'm going to be sick. Oh, jeez.
Hey, what's the matter with Lizzie?
Mind your business, Teach.
Lizzie?
No, I'm all right.
Of course she's all right, because I'm looking after her. Now break it up, you lot, before Barry starts snooping.
And since when have you worried about Lizzie?
I always look after my girls, especially the silly ones who make mistakes.
Come on, everyone. Hurry it along here. What's wrong?
Nothing, Mrs. Barry. Lizzie's arm's playing up.
Oh, Officer Barry?
Yeah.
All right, Sonia, what's going on?
I beg your pardon?
You saw Lizzie. It was a hangover, wasn't it?
I told you before. Keep out of what doesn't concern you.
Lizzie concerns me. We're talking about an old lady with a heart problem. It could kill her.
She'd do well to remember that. You're asking a lot of questions, Petra. Isn't that unwise?
I'm not going to stand by and see that poor old lady get hurt.
You do as you're told, like all the others.
I wouldn't be so sure of that.
Listen, my dear. I asked you to come in with me and you refused. So keep out, because you've got a lot to lose if you don't.
And what's that supposed to mean? You'll have me beaten up?
No, nothing quite so crass. I detest violence. You're hoping to marry that doctor friend, aren't you?
Try again, Sonia. That's something that's right out of your control.
Is it? I do have some powerful friends.
Not that powerful.
Well, I wouldn't be so sure. My last request was dealt with fairly smartly. Who do you think got rid of B. Smith? And I've taken care of Roberts. Well, mission accomplished. You know, they fall down like a pack of cards without Smith.
Yeah. However, there may be another problem.
What's that?
A new one coming from Barnhurst. Flash temper and the strength of a man.
You suggesting that she might try and take over?
Maybe. And if she does, she won't be easy game. She killed an officer. One of the toughest in the service.
All right, I'll tread gently. But just remember, I like what I got here and nobody's going to take it away from me. What's the matter, Parker?
Used to work one just like it at Barnhurst. Mind if I have a go? Oh, it's funny, you know. Looks exactly the same. Feels different to work. Thanks, Sonia.
All right, back to work.
Well, Roberts, your mates have done it again.
What?
Okay, everybody out. Cell search.
What for?
You'll find out, Harvey. Now move.
Okay, ladies, taking orders for the Wentworth Wine Shop.
Yeah, how much?
$1 a bottle, and it's a real good brew too, isn't it, Lizzie?
Oh, Frances, how could you?
She'd drink anything and wouldn't know the difference.
Right. I tasted your brew before. Curious what it tastes like.
What about you, Mason?
Oh, I couldn't. I'd be sick.
I'll put you down for 3.
Oh, but
Reckon you could go half a dozen?
Oh, no thanks, Phyllis.
Come on, Cass. It'll put hairs on your chest, make a man out of you.
Oh, now that's a good one.
I reckon you've already got hairs on your chest, haven't you, Cass? Come on, give us a look. I bet you
can't
have.
feel
Come on.
babies.
All right, that's enough. There's plenty of other customers. What about our geriatric alcoholic?
Don't be so bloody rude. Anyway, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even have any stuff. Which reminds me, I'm on staff, so I reckon I should have a discount.
Sorry, Birdsworth, no discount.
I'll put you down for a dozen, Birdbrain.
Relax, Birdsworth. I was never one to interfere with a little private enterprise, you know that.
How come they're so sure there's any booze anyway? I mean, the screws never found none on the search.
Not enough work, Stevens.
I'd like a word with you.
All right. Get on with it.
Well, it's about Birdsworth.
What's our senior citizen up to now?
I think she and Mason are trying to get Cass Parker on side.
What about the others?
Well, Roberts is sure to stick with them, and the rest could follow.
Well, how does Parker feel about it?
It's hard to say. She seems docile enough, but after what you said, I don't want to take any chances.
Very wise, Stevens. She can make mincemeat out of you without raising a sweat.
Not with me if it comes to anything physical. That's why I pay Hunt so well.
Right, well, I suppose we'd better just keep our eye on things. Make sure that Parker doesn't get any high ideas.
I think a word to Birdsworth and Mason might take care of that.
Yeah? All right.
And I was just starting to get to like the one called Tom when I saw a notebook in his pocket and I realised he must be in the report.
Bloody hell, I hope you let him have what for.
Oh, I think he realised I was on to him.
Didn't any of them appeal to you?
Oh, well. Well, there was one called Andy West. I thought he was really interesting and so gentle, but, well, he's not coming back again.
I hope you didn't let him get away.
He didn't give me any choice, Lizzie. He said I was too good for him.
What a rotten thing to say. Still, I suppose he was probably right.
Don't worry, Pixie. Maybe you'll get some more letters.
Oh, I hope not. As far as I'm concerned, this whole thing has been a thorough waste of time.
Oh, not for us, it wasn't. You should have seen those screws running around in circles when all those blokes came in. I thought Bofos was going to have a stroke.
Pixie, I must admit, you do add a certain light relief to this place.
Yeah, love, you mean a lot to us.
Well, I'm glad you all got something out of it, because it certainly didn't do anything for me. I think I'll have to try that mental illness thing again if I'm ever going to get out of here.
Well, just stay around long enough for my wedding. It wouldn't be the same without you, Pixie.
Petra, I've been thinking. I think I'll organise to have all of my wedding dresses brought in here, and then you can choose which one you want for the wedding.
Oh, get her. Some people have fun collecting stamps. She gets her fun by saving up wedding dresses.
That's lovely of you, Pixie, and thank you. But I think Scott wants to organise a dress for me.
Not to worry, Pix. You and me will be able to find plenty of things to help.
All right, you lot, pack up. Parker, get rid of that mess.
Oh, yeah, Miss Ferguson.
Excuse me, Miss Ferguson.
What do you want, Birdsworth?
Pixie and me like to see the governor.
Right? Wait in the corridor.
East side. 108 for Wentworth General. God, the numbers have dropped since I stopped folding, haven't they?
See?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Old butter stumps, eh?
Pick 'em up, Parker.
Yes, Miss Ferguson.
You bitch, Stevens, you tripped her.
No, I didn't. Miss Ferguson would have said so.
Get back to work, you two. She can get up by herself.
Oh, I'm good. Thanks, but...
Any more clowning out of you, Parker, and you'll be on a charge. Yes, Miss Ferguson. Think you could do with a bit more help in here, Stevens? Someone with a bit more experience.
Oh, who'd you have in mind?
Oh, an old hand at the laundry game. Judy Bryant. She just arrived.
Love?
Lizzie, do you mind if I sit here? I've got to talk to you.
I wish you'd make up, Lizzie. She looks awfully sad.
Just talk to her. It won't do any harm.
The harm has already been done.
The booze will be delivered tonight. After lights out.
Good, I could do with a drink. I've got a lot of forgetting to do.
Then don't forget it's a bottle of bottle.
That stinks.
So does your booze.
Shut up. Now you just have your money ready. And don't get caught with it. Because if you do, you'll have more than a headache for a week. And it won't be from the booze. You haven't collected your numbers money first. Get your papers.
Who's gonna do the bloody work?
What are you whinging about? You're doing all right. Come on, $1 each.
Oh, but I haven't got any money left.
Then you'll have to borrow it.
She's not the only one. You're bleeding us dry. I won't have any more till Joe comes tomorrow.
Very good, Hunt. Nice to see you working for a change. Don't let me interrupt.
All right, ladies, if you haven't got your numbers, buy up now. If you haven't got the money, borrow it.
Well, come on, Wrinkles, you've got dough. I'll put you down for 14 and 20.
You can't do that!
I already had. You can pay me before lunch.
Rotten mongrels! Hear them? Now listen to them. You've got to do something. You're the only one who can help.
Oh, I don't know. Numbers game's a good racket. You can make a lot of money at it.
Only if it's fair and those two are taking everybody for a ride.
Yeah, well, there's nothing I can do about that.
Over there and give them what for.
Hey, Sonia.
Cass, of course. Phyllis, give her number 26.
Yeah? Oh, 6 is my lucky number. But look, I like buying numbers, but it's not fair to make people buy them if they don't want them.
Oh, look, lard belly, why don't you stick your head under the press and stem out some of that fat you got between your ears?
Don't say things like that, Phyllis, because it makes me real mad. And don't call Lizzie names, neither.
Here, here!
That's right, Phyllis, don't be like that. Cass is right. Why don't you give her another ticket and pay for it yourself? Yeah, give her number 6.
I really have number 6.
Of course. We have to be fair, don't we?
Yeah. Thanks.
God, you're a silly kid. Would you let them break down on you like that?
Well, it's like Sonia said. She's only trying to be fair and everyone's got a chance of winning.
All right, ladies, you've got your numbers. Back to work. It's too caught up with her own problems.
What's Birdsworth up to?
Who cares? She's friendly with everybody since the punch-up.
Typical. How much of a threat is Parker?
No threat. Come on, she's so thick she wouldn't even know how to break bread.
Yeah, maybe. But if someone with brains were to get behind her, she could be a big help to both of us. Look, keep an eye on Bryant. Let me know where she stands. We can talk to Parker later. Well, you must be pretty nervous if you're worried about me taking over.
Not at all. I just wanted to save you the trouble of trying. It's silly trying to fight for a losing team.
You're wasting your breath, Stevens. I'm not interested in your power struggles.
Well, well, a fence sitter. Or are you just going to bury your head in the sand?
I can do what I like. I don't have to listen to what you think I should or shouldn't do.
We were only thinking of you, Bryant. Thought you'd like your stay here to be free of hassles.
The only hassles I'm having is trying to get you lot to understand that I just want to be left alone. I don't care who is top dog, as long as it's not me. Now go and peddle your propaganda somewhere else.
All right, Bryant. But you better keep your head down when the firing starts. It's very dangerous when you're not wearing any colours. Parker, get over against that wall.
Hey, how's Phyllis? She's all right, isn't she?
Yeah, of course she's all right.
With all that blood.
Trouble is, Cass, you need someone to look after you to stop you being locked away in here.
Oh, I heard her. I know I did.
We'd be happy to help you.
She shouldn't have said all them rotten things, and I shouldn't
Will you
have...
stop worrying about Phyllis? We used her to set you up.
Why would you do that?
Well, we heard about your reputation, Parker. Just wanted to see it at first hand before we took you on the team.
You mean... you got me to bash someone just to see if I could?
You did a good job too, Cass. You're just the kind of person we need to run our rackets.
Quick, get out! You rotten mongrels! You dirty rotten mongrels! You come back here! I'll show what it's like being bashed! You dirty rotten mongrel! You...
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down. But the sun and rain are prisoners too when morning comes around. Last night I dreamed we were together, sharing all the love we'd known, till I had to face the nightmare of waking up alone. On the inside the roses grow, they don't mind the stony ground, but the roses here are prisoners too when morning comes around.